With the sun as our main source of energy, soil is a vital natural resource on Earth, made up of microscopic rock particles and decomposed plants and animals. It also contains water and certain gases that can be found in the top layer. Land covered 29% of the planet's surface. On the other side, water covers 71% of the Earth's surface. The world's seas and oceans contain more than 97% of the world's water. Some bodies of water are kept in mountains and underground, while others create ice caps in the Earth's poles. The atmosphere is a blanket of air that surrounds the world. Weather conditions are caused by atmospheric circumstances. At the end of this video lesson, you are expected to define what is soil and identify the different types of soil based on their physical characteristics. You find plants, animals, houses, and other organisms on the soil. We live on the soil and it helps us in many ways. There are three types of soil. There are loam, sand, and clay. Let's discuss them one by one. Let us first discuss about clay. This type of soil is made up of very small rock particles that are closely packed together. When wet, it holds a lot of water and gets sticky. In the winter, clay soils are wet and cold, and in the summer, they dry up. This soil can be used in making pots. Next, we have loam. It is a mixture of sand and clay. It has a lot of decomposing plants and animals in it. It has a fine texture. This soil is rich in nutrients, easy to work with, and drains well. It can be sandy or clay loam depending on the prevailing composition. It can hold enough water and oxygen, which are good for plant growth. Next is sand. Its particles is coarser than clay and loam. It's light and easy to dig, but it can't store much water or nutrients. The dirt allows water to easily move through it. This soil is suitable for growing certain plants, such as blanket flower and wormwood. We also have other three types of soil, which are chalky soil, silty soil, and peaty soil. Chalky soil. It might be light or heavy, but due to calcium carbonate or lime inside its structure, it is always strongly alkaline. Silt soil has a high fertility rating and is light and moisture retentive. Because silt soils are made up of medium-sized particles, they drain effectively and retain moisture well. Peaty soil. Peat soil has a lot of organic matter and holds a lot of moisture. This sort of soil is rarely found in gardens and is frequently imported to create an ideal planting ground. As you can see, each soil type differs in color, texture, odor, and its ability to hold water. Some soils are good for planting while the others are not. The existence of several types of vegetative plants in a location indicates that the soil in the area or locale is of good quality. Sometimes, a combination of soil is observed in some areas of the country. Soil is a system that absorbs and interacts with energy and materials from the sun, the atmosphere, and living beings. Because it is made up of many separate elements or levels, it is considered a system. Each layer has a distinct function to fulfill. Soil profile is the vertical section of soil that shows the nature and sequence of its many layers and is studied by soil scientists or pedologists. Now, let us first discuss the first layer of the soil. This is called organic litter zone. This layer is comprised of organic material at various stages of decomposition. It is most noticeable in forested places where debris from fallen trees has accumulated. The majority of the material is organic, such as rotten leaves. In certain soils, this layer is thin, while in others, it is thick and in yet others, it is completely absent. Next layer is called topsoil. The topsoil is the uppermost layer of the soil. This layer is rich with organic materials called humus and with minerals needed for plant growth. Humus is made up of decomposed plants and animals. The dark color of the soil indicates the presence of humus. Several kinds of plants can be seen growing in this layer. Next layer is called subsoil. The subsoil is located just below the topsoil. It is composed of loosely arranged rocks, sand, and clay. The minerals that drain from the topsoil are abundant in this layer. The subsoil alone cannot maintain plant life when the topsoil is washed away. The next layer is called parent rock. The parent rock is composed of rocks that are slowly breaking apart. It receives relatively little exposure to the elements. It lacks the nutrients and the water that plants require to thrive. The last layer is the bedrock. The bedrock is the lowest part of the soil layers. It's made up of big stones and gravels that haven't been disturbed. This layer provides materials that can be used to build structures and roadways. In this layer, no plant life can exist.